See, today's topic is final accounts of proprietary concern. Okay, of a or a sole proprietorship. Okay, sole proprietor means an individual started the business. Okay, means for the individual we are preparing final account. Okay, there may be one have to prepare final accounts for individuals. It may be company, it may be individual, it may be HUF, it may be a partnership firm. Okay, now at the basic level we are looking towards a preparation of final accounts of a sole proprietorship. Now, what do you mean by final accounts? We have seen journal, we have seen ledger. Okay, in journal we have seen all such subtypes, that is cash book, simple cash book, petty cash book, then double column cash book. Okay, then purchase return, sales return book, that is subsidiary books we have seen. Okay, from all that things, means we are started our journey of a financial transaction from journal. Okay, and it will be end on final accounts. Okay, means a transaction is traveling in journal, then ledger, then trial balance. Okay, trial balance means a summary of all ledger balances at the end of a specific period. Okay, trial balance also is a statement. It will contain debit and credit balances of all ledger accounts. Okay, so now what is final account? Final account means तुम्ही जे काही that is your report card. Okay, in short we can say that is your report card. In a whole year, whatever you are doing, okay, will be reflected in your final accounts. Okay, and that will show you your financial condition, that is how much profit you are earning, then how much assets and liabilities you have at the end of the year. Okay, assets means properties you own, and liabilities means amounts that you have to pay to the other people. Okay, now check. The primary aim of accounting is assessment of business performance for the benefit of all stakeholders. Stakeholders means owners, employees, suppliers, customers, financiers, etc. Okay, see, each and every line in this is important. Okay, why? Because you have to solve objective questions in your exams. So from the objective MCQ pattern, these all theory part is very important, which will also help them to form their opinions on the financial position of their business concerns. For this purpose, various accounting reports are prepared in the form of final accounts at the end of every financial year. In brief, final accounts are financial statements that validate and explain working results and financial status for a specific period of time on a particular date. See, this is important word, on a particular date. What do you mean by particular date? That it is, if we are normally we prepare final account for, sorry, as on 31st March, because this is the end date of financial year, 31st March of every year. Okay, so on 31st March, how much you have, what is your financial condition, will be displayed on that day. It is a set of trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Okay, see, balancing figure of trading account is gross profit or gross loss. See, trading account is what? Trading account means those businesses doing no, having manufacturing unit. Okay, or normally a general trader have to prepare trading account, जिथे मालाची देवाणघेवाण चालते, they must have to prepare trading account. See, ट्रेडिंग अकाउंट कशासाठी प्रिपेअर करतो? टू फाइंड आउट the gross profit or gross loss. Okay, the next is, in case of profit and loss account, the balancing figure is net profit or net loss, whereas balance sheet shows the financial position of assets and liabilities at a given period of time. Okay, so what is the purpose of trading account? To find out gross profit or gross loss. What is the purpose of profit and loss account? To find out net profit or net loss. And why balance sheet is prepared? Balance sheet is prepared to know the financial position of assets and liabilities at a given period of time. See, the basic objectives of final accounts is to determine gross profit, gross loss, and net profit, net loss of the business during the financial year. Now, gross profit, gross loss means what? If you are having so much income as compared to your expenses, then absolutely you will have profit. Okay, but that profit is from only trading activities, so it is concerned as gross profit, and vice versa, means opposite of this. If your expenses are more than your income, then you will have gross loss. Same is the case for net profit, net loss. Only the difference in gross profit and net profit is that gross profit is from trading activity and net profit is the overall profit you earn from your business. See, final account shows the true and correct financial position of business. It informs the operating results and exact financial position of the business to the stakeholders to take financial decisions. It enables to control financial activities of business effectively. Now, importance of final accounts. Final accounts are the basis on which management of businessmen decides business policies and take financial decisions. Final accounts gives a true picture of the financial status of business for the financial year. Final accounts are useful for accurate accounting records. Transparency in business dealings are possible due to financial statements. Final accounts help to get a clear breakup of amounts payable to government as various taxes. That is, example will be income tax, GST, etc. It is a mandatory requirement to maintain records of financial state of any establishment. Okay. Now we come to our main point: how to prepare final accounts. Every time a business transaction takes place, the details of it is made in primary books. These entries are then posted to the ledger. At the end of the financial year, the ledger accounts are balanced and closing balance of each ledger account is determined. Okay. There may be a debit or credit balance. With the help of all these balances, a trial balance is prepared. Then it in turn helps in preparing trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet. Okay, which is known as final accounts. See, we have seen this procedure, means up to trial balance we have solved the questions up to this. Okay, business transaction, then journal entry, then it is posted to ledger, then we have to balance the ledger account at the end of the specific period. From that balances at the end of the year, you have to prepare trial balance, and with the help of trial balance you have to prepare final accounts at the end of every year. Okay, see, I know you people who are the commerce students are familiar with the trading account, profit and loss account, but still clear your concepts. Okay, see, what is trading account? Trading account is an account which gives the overall preview of all trading activities. The expenses and losses relating to trading activities are debited to this account, and all outward movements of goods and stock of goods at the end of the year are recorded to the credit side of this account. Very important part. If you understand these two sentences or these two or three lines, you are very much means this is very possible, or easily you can transfer all the debit and credit balances to trading profit and loss account. Okay, what is there in trading account? All the activities relating to the all expenses relating to trading activities are debited to trading account debit side. Okay, and all the outward supplies means outward movements and stock of goods at the end of the year are recorded on credit side. Okay, trading account is related to a trader. Okay, means the person who is dealing in goods and services, his business is to purchase goods and sell it, okay, for a higher price. So all the activities relating to product or goods are treated as direct expenses. Okay, and all direct expenses means which are directly related to your business are debited to trading account. See, debit side of trading account includes activities such as opening stock, purchases on all direct expenses. Direct expenses means what? Expenses which are directly related to your business. Without that expense, you cannot go forward. See, examples will be wages, freight, carriage inward. Now, there will be a confusion, means always there will be confusion in these two words, carriage inward and carriage outward. See, carriage inward means आप एक फैक्ट्री के गोडाउन से गुड्स परचेस कर रहे हो और आपको वो फैक्ट्री गोडाउन से आपके फैक्ट्री खुद के फैक्ट्री तक लाने के लिए जो भी कुछ ट्रांसपोर्ट का चार्जेस है वो है आपका कैरियज इनवर्ड. Okay, and the other term is carriage outward. Without that carriage inward, without paying that transport of purchase of goods, you cannot take your material to the factory. Okay, means that expenses must have to be done. Okay, without that you are not able to process your goods. Okay, or go further. Then coal, gas, fuel, water, manufacturing or direct expenses. Similarly, credit side of trading includes closing stock, sales, less returns, any kind of goods that is used for promotions as free samples, goods withdrawn by proprietor for personal reasons, etc. Therefore, it is said trading account is prepared to ascertain gross profit or loss for a given period of time. When there is credit balance, it is referred to as gross profit. See, very important line. When there is credit balance in trading account, it is referred to as gross profit. And when there is debit balance, it referred to a gross loss, which is transferred to profit and loss account. Trading account is a nominal account. Very important. Each and every word in this topic is very important for your MCQ pattern questions. Okay, so trading account is a nominal account. Why? Because all expenses and incomes are recorded in this account. We will see a format of trading account. Okay, see, some important points are here. Important terms of trading account. Stock. Stock means what? Goods that are unsold are called stock. Means what? Goods which are with you at the end of the year. Okay, in the next year on the first day you will take that goods first. Okay, so that will be your opening stock. It refers to unsold goods at the beginning of the year, means opening stock, and closing stock means the unsold goods on the last day of accounting period is referred to as closing stock. This is always valued at cost or market price, whichever is less. This point you have to remember. Okay, being a commerce student, being an account student, you must know that stock is always valued at cost or market price, whichever is less. Then closing stock is credited to the trading account. It is also recorded on the asset side of balance sheet. Then next is purchases. This includes the purchase of goods and not purchase of assets. Very important part. See, what is included in purchases? Only those goods which are purchased for reselling. Okay, that goods only included here. If you are purchasing any kind of asset, that asset is not included here. Purchase of goods may be on the basis of cash or credit. Purchase returns are deducted from total purchases and thereafter net purchases are recorded on the debit side of trading account. Then next is sales. Sales includes the sales of goods and not sale of assets. Okay, same thing. Sale of goods may be on the basis of cash or credit. Sales returns are deducted from total sales and thereafter net sales are recorded on the credit side of trading account. Then direct expenses. These expenses are those expenses which are incurred for purchase of goods, production of goods, and purchase expenses. All nominal accounts, example wages, manufacturing expenses, factory lighting, coal, gas, fuel, water, dock dues, carriage inward, etc. Okay. So see, the procedure is like this for the final account question. You have given a trial balance, okay, and from that trial balance you have to prepare final accounts. Means all the list of balances, list of ledger accounts is given. You have to post each and every ledger in trading account, profit and loss account, and balance sheet wherever means wherever that particular ledger balance will go. Okay. See, trading account for the year ended. Here, debit credit. On debit side, you have to take on the first line, that is to opening stock directly. This is inner column and this is outer column. Okay. Then to purchases, less purchase returns or return outwards. Then to direct expenses, freight and carriage inward, custom duty, wages, coal, gas, fuel, etc., royalties, to factory expenses. On credit side, by sales, less sales return, by goods distributed as free sample, by goods taken by proprietor for personal use. Okay, means whatever goods which are going out of your business are taken on credit side of trading account. Okay, then at the end of the year, this opening stock plus purchases, and from this whatever you sold will be your closing stock. Okay, this amount will be directly given to you in your question, and from this all summary you have to calculate. Means you have to balance this trading account, and the result of this is gross profit or gross loss. If credit side is more, means your sales are more than your expenses, it will have gross profit, and vice versa. So this is the format of trading account. Now see, profit and loss account. What is there in trading account? Expenses related to purchase and purchases and sales, right? And opening stock. Now, what is there in profit and loss account? See, this account is main account of final accounts, which gives the final working results of business. It is prepared on the basis of indirect expenses and indirect incomes of the business concern. Profit and loss account is maintained to a certain net profit or net loss. The debit side of profit and loss account includes all indirect expenses such as office or administrative expenses, financial expenses, selling or distribution expenses, etc. The credit side of profit and loss account includes indirect incomes like commission received, rent received, discount earned, etc. When the credit side of this account is greater than debit side, it is called net profit. And when the debit side of this account is greater than the credit side, it is called as net loss. Net profit or loss is transferred to capital account. Then again, profit and loss account is a nominal account. So now what are the indirect expenses? See, without that expense, your business or your production process may go on. ओके, फैक्ट्री का जो कुछ भी एक्सपेंस है वो आपको डायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस में लेना है, और जो भी कुछ ऑफिस में आप लोग खर्चा कर रहे हो वो पूरा एक्सपेंसेस इनडायरेक्ट एक्सपेंसेस में जाएगा, मतलब प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट में it will be included. Okay, so what will be the format of indirect expense, profit and loss account? See, it is in front of you. Whatever profit or specifically gross profit you have calculated in trading account, firstly that balance must be displayed or must be taken in profit and loss account on the first line. Okay, if it is gross loss, then you have to write your two gross loss brought down. If trading account have gross profit, then it will come here by gross profit brought down. Then again, profit and loss account debit side is debited with all indirect expenses. Okay, means see, to salaries and wages, rent, rates and taxes, insurance, bank charges, discount allowed, audit fees, then depreciation on various assets, to traveling expenses, to advertisement, to printing and stationery, interest paid, loss by fire, loss by theft, packing expenses, commission. Okay, and at the end you have to write two bad debts. Okay, bad debts means what? The amount which you are not going to receive from your debtors. Okay, that means your, इन शॉर्ट, तुमचे बुडालेले पैसे जे आहे ते तुमचे बॅड डेट्स म्हणून इथे येणार आहेत. ऍड न्यू बॅड डेट्स, ऍड न्यू आरडीडी, लेस ओल्ड आरडीडी. Okay, and on credit side, see, whatever income you received during the year, okay, by rent received, commission received, interest on investment, interest on deposits, miscellaneous income, discount received. Okay, and if debit side total means, on debit side all expenses are there, right, and on credit side all incomes are there, means what? If your expenses are more, then you will have net loss, and if your income is more, you will have net profit. Okay, so this is profit and loss account. Now we will move towards the next point, that is balance sheet. Okay, so balance sheet is a statement showing financial position of a business. Balance sheet has no debit or credit side as it is a statement and not an account. Left hand side of balance sheet is liability side and right hand side of side is asset side. Both sides of balance sheet should be equal amount, should be of equal amount, means what? At the end of the preparation, your balance sheet must be tallied, means both side totals must be equal. A balance sheet shows assets and liabilities of the business. All debit balances of personal and real accounts are shown on the asset side, and all credit balances of personal accounts are shown on liability side. Okay, please keep this in mind. You will require this at every time for solving the questions. What? All debit balances of personal or real accounts are shown on the asset side, and all credit balances of personal accounts are shown on liability side. Okay, so see, all debit balances of personal accounts are shown on the asset side, all credit balances of personal accounts are shown on liability side. No nominal account will appear in the balance sheet. This is the format of balance sheet. Firstly, you have to take capital, that is opening capital balance. In capital, you have to add net profit, add interest on capital, take the total, and deduct from that the amounts or goods which are withdrawn by the proprietor for personal use, that is drawings. Okay, then interest on drawings, and if you have net loss, then you have to deduct that loss from the available amounts. Then again, bank loan, bank overdraft, sundry creditors, bills payable, outstanding expenses, and pre-received income. Okay. Then on asset side, cash in hand, cash at bank, bills receivable, sundry debtors, goodwill, furniture, plant and machinery, land and building, prepaid expenses, outstanding income, closing stock, okay, etc. And at the end, these two sides total must be equal. त्याच वेळेस तुमचा क्वेश्चन सोडवलेला बरोबर आहे हे तुम्हाला समजतं. हा, कधी कधी असंही होतं, समटाइम्स इट हॅपन्स that your balance sheet get tallied by wrong amount. Okay, but the correct answer must be given. So this is all about preparation of final accounts. Okay,